Good afternoon, my fellow park enthusiasts. Hope you're all hydrating as you should. Thank you for joining one of my streams. As always, it's a pleasure to have you around. Today is, I think it's gonna be the day. I think it's gonna be the day that we finally do it. And by it, I mean, my Magnumits. So, here we are on our arena of spinning tops. And, I feel kind of bad, but, everyone's gonna have to get tossed in lava tonight. Otherwise, nothing's gonna get done, and I'm not gonna feel all that productive for having streamed today. I don't know if I'd call it collateral, but you know, it's part of the business. It's not that I want to do that to all these innocent Pokemon, but I mean, my hands are kind of tied. If I don't do this, then nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna be right back here next time I stream with the same Pokemon in the same attraction, and nothing's gonna get done. All right, so what do you all think? Is Thursday better or worse than Wednesday? I just experienced Wednesday yesterday. I assume you all did as well. Or maybe if you're watching the VOD, you haven't seen Wednesday in a while. You might have forgotten what Wednesday's like. It happens. I've forgotten also, even though it was yesterday, so hence why I'm asking. I feel like based on what I do remember, though, Wednesday wasn't such a bad day. I mean, I came out of it still breathing, still hydrated, so it couldn't have been all that bad. But Thursday, I mean, talk about days of the week. What's more day of the week than Thursday? But Thursday has a lot to offer. You can wake up, you can go to sleep. I hope you can go to sleep. I don't know. I mean, besides those two things, I'm not sure what more day really needs. But yeah, that's why I'd like to hear all your opinions. So, if you're here, let me know what you think. Now, Wednesday and Thursday are both in the middle of the week. Wednesday seems to be a bit more squarely centered in that frame of time, right? So, depending on whether you like the week as a whole or not, I think that's going to play into your personal decision. If you're not a big fan of the week, then maybe you'll say Thursday, because Thursday is closer to the end of the week, which, I mean, if you don't like the week, then you probably want it to end, right? That's my thought process behind potentially, picking Thursday as the better day. Anyways, as for me, I told you what I thought about both days, but when it comes down to it, it just really doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Even if you pick Thursday because you'd like to see the week's end, it's at some point you just got to acknowledge that one week ending just means the next week is about to start, and it's just pointless to even have a calendar when all the days mesh together and just nothing matters anymore. But I feel like if we, you know, manage to max out the score with Magnemite tonight, then maybe something will matter, and you know, finally be able to feel something. Oh, but you know, I actually did feel something recently. I ate a steak sandwich the other day. It was I can't remember the name of this place, but it just opened in my area. It's not a chain, so gotta have fingers crossed that it can stay afloat with all the ambition that's put into it. But this sandwich, let me tell you, it made me cry. It was really good. I don't know if the crying was an emotional thing or just like a bodily reflex. I mean, you know, it was good, but the crying might have been a result of some other chemical process going on. I don't know, maybe chopping onions in the kitchen or something. That's what I told the cashier when I checked out, because he's kind of giving me a look. I had to let him know that I wasn't being, you know, emotional or anything. We can't show emotions in this society. It would just, it'd be too embarrassing. You'd lose all your aura. Ooh. But yeah, let me know what's I mean, what's the best thing that's happened to you lately? For me, I think it's, you know, eating that sandwich. I'm still thinking about it days later. Makes me feel kind of sad because I might not have that sandwich again. I don't know. I mean, you gotta leave the house. That's scary. You gotta spend money. Um, not a big fan of that, but you know. I mean, if you have the ability and the willingness to do both those things, then you know, you definitely should. For something as good as the sandwich, I mean, it's got to be worthwhile. I mean, it has to be. But anyways, here I am playing the mini game, just as advertised on the thumbnail to the stream. Just as advertised by my previous promises to keep playing. Just as advertised by the fate of the universe itself and the forces that be. Oh look, I got my first run to last long enough that I see a power-up. This is a good sign. I don't know how far into the stream we are. Probably 6 or 7... Sorry. Probably a couple minutes. Probably like, I don't know, between 5 and 10 minutes. So, it's currently raining in my neck of the woods. In fact, there were thunderstorms just a moment ago. I'm told that there will be more by the sorcerers in my community. So, hopefully, you know, hopefully the scary sounds of thunder don't get caught up in the stream audio, but if you do hear anything, don't worry. It's nothing suspicious, nothing scary. It's just, you know. Ah, oh, dude, I needed that. I just needed the power up. Anyways, don't be afraid of any sounds that happen in the background of the stream. Be on alert. Don't be too startled if you hear anything. I may do a practice drill to see if you are all ready. See if you're properly braced and prepared. I know sometimes I can get scared if I hear a sound out of nowhere. I'll just be doing it to make sure you're on your toes. Don't worry about it. Just keep it in the back of your mind. But, yeah, as you can see, Magnemite is looking clean as ever. Gotta love that simple design with the 2 screws and the 2 magnets. Actually, it's more than 2 screws. You got 2 screws coming out the sides, and then you got one coming out the top of the head. I mean, I guess the whole body is the head in a, you know, kind of literal sense. But, I mean, it doesn't look painful. Look at his expression. He seems to be fine with how things are going. I don't know. It could be that Magnemite is kind of like the pug of the Pokemon world. Hopefully not, but, you know, if you got those screws twisting inside your body, it could hurt. It could probably reasonably cause some physical distress. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's been a while since I mentioned this, but I do have other plans related to these park streams. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get any of them done until I get through this. However many years it takes, I'm gonna get this job done. Alright. Unfortunate. Always love to see a good start. Once you get those first 5 or 6, it's game time. It's game time, because could take, you know, a couple minutes between decent attempts. So, wouldn't be good to waste them. But back to Magnemite, you see how on one arm, we're going to call the magnets arms. On one arm, the top is red and the bottom's blue. But on the other arm, the top is blue and the bottom's red. Now, this might be a sly reference to the fact that magnets have to be inverted in order to attract each other. So, based on the orientation we see with Magnemite's arms, we are expecting Magnemite's hands to clamp together any moment now. Magnemite is desperately resisting the urge to clap its hands together. Not to, you know, not to like, I don't know, why would you clap your hands? Anyways, he's not doing it to applaud anything. Just know that if it does happen, it's just kind of involuntary. So if he happens to do it while someone is being brutally skinned alive, just know that he's not approving the skinning of the person. It's kind of like a tick, I guess. We can't be too hard on him. It wouldn't be right. Sorry while I adjust the headphones. I gotta make sure that audio quality is tip-top shape, otherwise my sponsors will get mad at me. I don't have any sponsors right now, but I just want them to see the way I conduct myself and know that, you know, if they did sponsor me, I'd be on top of those kinds of things, so they wouldn't have to worry. Got a squeaky chair. I actually wish you could hear the squeakiness of my chair, because it's really a squeaky chair. It's you know, not the most pleasant squeak, but just you know, it kind of reveals the raw nature of having a chair that squeaks. Alright. Way now between Magnemite and Magnezone. Look at that! 8! No, please don't get knocked off, dude! No, I got 9. That was good. Maybe I shouldn't have hung out in the dead center. In fact, I could have gotten between Hitmontop and Tyranitar to do the same thing that I did to Torterra and Magnezone. That might have gotten me even more, and it could have kept me safe longer. Dang it! Said I never saw that coming. But you know, this is progress in the right direction. It's unlikely we're gonna get a shot that clean again, though. Really a shame, but gonna keep working at it. Gonna make something happen, right? Wow, I have gotten nothing to happen. I'm gonna restart just because I think the timer's a bit too tight to max out my score with that little time left and only a 6-time multiplier. Alright, we got 5. Ooh, we didn't get the credit for knocking Snorlax out. Yeah, alright. Wait. Okay. I thought maybe if I knocked off 3 or 4 of them at once, that would put me back in the game, but it's not quite what happened. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good with the opening segment here. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit better at this process. Honestly, I should have gotten this good much sooner, considering how long I've been playing this attraction. Oh gosh. I gotta say, the engineering of this, I don't know, this arena is fairly impressive. See, it's like put together with all this chiseled stone, or maybe it's like fragments of, I don't know. It's made by something that doesn't look like it'd be sturdy, and yet hasn't crumbled once in all the time we've used it. Now maybe there's like some, you know, past tragedy that we don't know about that Rhyperior stays hush about and all that. There may be some piece of lore like that we're all in the dark about, but from what we see, it seems like this arena holds up pretty well, despite being in the primitive lava zone. I know we all have our preconceptions about the different zones in Park, and I think this one might be the most barbaric, the most uncivilized of them all. Alright. Got up to 6. We're doing alright. It didn't quite start how we wanted to, but I think that was pretty alright. It really is a shame that the power-ups don't show up a little bit sooner. Keep you waiting. They sure aren't afraid to keep you waiting. If that's one thing I've learned. No, that's a lie. If there's a single thing I've learned, and only one, it's that you can't win the game without tilting the controller. After a lot of playing, I think I've come to that conclusion. And when I say winning, I don't mean clearing the attraction. I just mean feeling like a winner. How can you feel like a winner if it wasn't really the result of your hard efforts and labor? Anyways, that's the kind of emotional, moral battle that I've been fighting with myself over the past couple months. Part of the reason I had to take a break is a lot to think about, but anyways. Oof. 1 second away from being halfway through. I think that's exactly the second that those power-ups first spawn. We can all count together. How many seconds does it take for a power-up to spawn? I already know the answer, so I'll let you all participate in this by yourself. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to coerce you all into a contest that I'm bound to be the winner of. I'm just a nice guy like that. You don't have to worry about it. I'm just I'm doing it out of the good of my heart. Don't worry about it. Alright. I told you guys I was going to test you earlier if there was a sun sound, like a clap of thunder, if you were ready for it and didn't jump out of your seat. That was the test. I was just testing you guys. Now you should be prepared. If there's any sound of thunder in the background now, you should be alert. Just trying to watch out for you all. Just, you know, be careful. Always gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Ooh, I might make it. I might make it. I might make it. Come on. Come over here. Please come over here. I'm begging you. Alright, we got 9. We still have just 9. Okay, 10, 11, 12. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. 14. Alright, we got a couple points. It's all good. Got a couple points. We can aim for a couple more. Why not? Why not? Let's go maybe like 5 more attempts. Maybe 10 more attempts. We gotta make use of this high we're feeling. We're feeling good. I'm feeling good. You must be feeling great. Thank you all for spending time in the stream. I know it's been high action, but hasn't stopped you all from staying here and being supportive. Not a single one of you took a break. I really admire that. Anyways, you're counting down from 10, right? What are we on? The third? The third one? If we have any counters in the chat, I'd love to have your help. We'll say that we're on number 3 out of 10. Moving on to number 4. Yeah, I was just kind of noticing, actually. When you knock someone into the lava, your expectation would be to see them sink, right? They'd splat in the lava, and then slowly you'd see them be submerged, and there not, being a whole lot they can do about it. That'd be the base expectation. But what seems to happen is actually that they like bounce way up in the air. And that makes me wonder, is this really lava that's waiting for us below the arena? I mean, I've been thinking about it. If there was really lava, then surely, like, things would be melting around here. There are some Pokemon that wouldn't probably be safe if there were real lava around here. But judging by the fact that we're able to play here, all that. Oh, come on, bruh. Sabotage. Get in the mysterious liquid. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Oop. Accidentally gave up Flareon. Come on now. Come on. Come on, bruh. Come on. Alright. Where are we on? Was that 5? It wasn't, but it's 5. It's 5 now, regardless of whatever it was. Halfway through. Look at that. Magnemite gets launched up into the sky, despite the fact that it clearly seems to be lava. Which is what's making me believe that it's not lava. I don't know. Is it actually not a full liquid? Maybe it's like a jello substance? I don't know. The way it's flowing down like a waterfall kind of thing makes me kind of believe it's not. It's not the case of it being jello or something like that. Something's going on. They're keeping some kind of secret in the lava zone. Probably realized that if it was revealed there wasn't real lava here, they'd have to change the name of the zone. Maybe it's a cover-up, I don't know. The alternative is that it is real lava, but there's some kind of mechanism on these spinning tops that ejects you if you enter the lava as like a safety mechanism. But for one thing, I don't really expect there to be, technology that sophisticated in the Poke Park. And also you see Claydol, Torkoal, Baltoy, and a couple others who don't actually use the spinning tops, and yet they seem to undergo the same kind of like, shooting up motion. I don't know if it's bouncing or I don't know what it is. So I don't think it's anything to do with the tops. If any of you have theories, I'd love to hear them. I think we're on number 8, number 9, number 10. Say it's number 9. So this one is number 10. Number 10 coming right up. This will be our last attempt of the evening. Alright, got some sabotage going on by Quilava. Just being a total thorn in my side here. Being a real pain in the keister. Alright, so we've done it. We reached a score of 15,000, slightly off from my goal. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it next time. Will it be tomorrow? Will it be another day in the future? I don't know. But I'm gonna end the stream before there's any scary thunder. Honestly, I'm also at risk of being scared, so in order to avoid being exposed on my own stream, I'm gonna be splitting before any incident takes place. But please hydrate, take heart, and take care of yourselves in the days to come.